Local drag queens and theater organizations are questioning legislation introduced in Columbus that would restrict drag performances to, quote, adult cabaret settings in the state.
Emma Henderson is here to break down exactly what it means and what could be impacted here. Hi, Emma.
Hi, so House Bill 245 would only allow drag to be performed at places like nightclubs and bars, leading these groups to question whether some of the most popular shows from Mrs. Doubtfire to Hairspray could be performed in the state of Ohio.
House Bill 245 defines performers who exhibit a gender identity that's different from their gender assigned at birth as an adult cabaret performance. And it could be as simple as donning a wig or some makeup to qualify. It's leaving people like the executive director of Near West Theater puzzled about the broadness of the wording.
We can go back as far as Shakespeare. There is many instances of drag in Shakespearean plays. And how do we approach those? And I think it's a concern for all the theaters in the state of Ohio with how are we now supposed to have that autonomy and be considered professionals in what we do.
Near West Theater also hosts a drag queen story hour. One of the queens, Veranda Lanai, released a statement to 3 News. It reads in part, quote, relegating all drag performers in the adult cabaret category is ludicrous, with the bill's language also stating that we could not perform in locations other than adult cabarets, tells me that their sights are set on something else, like libraries, theaters, pride celebrations, etc. To work with kids at Near West, Lanai is required to be fingerprinted and have a background check. Both Near West and Dobama Theater artistic directors want to emphasize they believe this legislation will disproportionately affect LGBTQ performers.
The impact and intention of this bill goes far beyond clothing. Essentially, what we're looking at is legislation around dress. And that is something that in the art form of fashion, in the art form of performance, and in day-to-day life, we're talking about a freedom that is being infringed upon and pulled away.
I reached out to the 2 main sponsors of House Bill 245. They were not available for comment. Christy?
All right, Emma Henderson, we appreciate it. Thank you.